Good morning. How are you today? Great. So you're here for your comprehensive eye examination? Okay. Alright. Have you had one of these before? Did you have one last year? Okay. You just had a quick eye exam. Okay. Alright, on this comprehensive one, I'm going to do a few different things. I'll just go over it with you real quick. I'm going to do just the general pen light, looking into your eye very carefully, very slowly. I'm also going to put a numbing drop in your eye and actually touch around, feeling for pressure with a particular device. I'll also be feeling around your eye area for puffiness and things like that. Then I'll do a fluorescent eye stain test. I put a yellow stain in your eye, and then I use a light that's elongated, looking at different angles from each eye. Okay, and then I'll do the regular peripheral vision test, and then we have a new device that's a peripheral vision test machine. It's actually, you look into this white kind of bowl area, and then light flashes on each side and up and bottom, and you let me know when you see it or if you don't see it. Okay, alright, so that's what we're going to be doing first. So if you hang on just a second, let me go ahead and put gloves on since I'll be touching on your face. Okay. Oh, and real quick, have you had any changes in vision that you noticed? Don't want to, my hands are clean, but you know, don't want to touch your eye with my direct hand. Okay, I just need you to sit very still for me. Just stare right past my ear area right there for me. Okay, I'm going to start with the eye on your left side. Okay, it will be a little bit bright. Just please bear with me. Okay, good. Great. I'm not seeing anything with my naked eye. It could cause an issue. Get you to look up for me. Grab and pull down on your lid. Alright, now look down. And I'm just going to push up on your lid. Okay, that seems fine. Alright, let's check the other eye. Not seeing anything in particular there either. Okay, good. Just continue to stare straight ahead, and it's alright if you need to blink. Okay. Alright, look up for me. Pull your lid down. Trying to note if I see anything under the bottom lid. Alright, now look down for me. Pulling your lid up. See anything there? No. Alright. Okay, I'm about to check to see your dilation. Okay, just a real quick test. Continue to stare straight back. I'm going to start with the left eye. Continue to just stare straight ahead for me. Good. Great. Right eye. just write that down real quick. Everything looked fine. Okay. Now I'm going to feel of your lid and under your eye. Tell me if you feel any pain or anything like that. And I'm also going to look for any type of swelling. Okay, I'm going to start with your left eye. Always starting with the left eye. Just let me know if you feel any type of pain. Sometimes that can be associated with an issue. It's not very common, but it can certainly impair your sight. Do you have any allergies that you're aware of? No? Okay. So no eye swelling during pollen season. Okay, great. Okay, now I'm going to take my finger and I am going to try to open your eye as wide as I can, and you try and close it for me, okay? Okay. Open, open, open. Now you try and pull it closed. Pull closed, pull closed, pull closed. Great. Okay, now I want you to close your eyes. I'm going to put 2 fingers over your lid and you try to open them as best as you can. Open, open, open. Great. Okay, let's check on this right eye. No puffiness here either. Let's see. You haven't had any cuts or anything like that close to your eye lately, have you? No? Okay, great. Alright, same thing again with the right eye. I'm going to try to pull it open. I need you to try and close it as best you can, okay? Alright. Pull it open. Try to close it as best you can for me. Good. Alright. Opposite. I'm going to keep your eyelid closed and I need you to try to open it as best you can. Open, 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 open. Okay, great. Muscles surrounding the eye seem to be working properly. Okay. Now I'm going to put a numbing solution in your eye, and then I'm going to test the pressure with a particular device, and you shouldn't feel anything once the numbing solution is in, okay? Look up for me. Drop this in your eye. Up, 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 up. Okay, and in the right eye. Up, 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 up. Okay, that one didn't go in. Alright, one more time. Up, 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 up. Try not to blink. Up, 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 up. Good. Okay, now go ahead and blink. Kleenex and wipe off the excess underneath your eyes where it's dripping. Okay. Now, like I said, this is just to test the pressure. You're not going to feel it at all. I will be touching around on your eye, but you're not going to feel it. Okay, just continue to stare straight back for me. You're doing great. Just continue. It's okay if you need to blink. Sometimes that solution can make him feel a little bit dry. Pressure feels really good. Right. To the right eye. You need to blink. Okay. Excellent. seems fine. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is the fluorescent eye stain test. Okay, and the difference in that is you're going to have to put some dye in your eye, some yellow dye, doesn't hurt or anything like that. And then I'm going to shine a light that's elongated. I'm going to be looking at different angles in each eye, and then that way I can see what particular things that I need to. And because of the fluorescent lighting and the yellow dye on your eyes, it will be much easier for me to see it with my naked eye. But I'm also going to use some glasses that will provide some extra emphasis on the eye so that I can actually see it a little bit better. But again, the yellow dye just helps against the fluorescent lighting to make anything pop out that I need to notice that's on the surface of your eye, maybe floating around matte or anything like that. Okay. So again, some more drops in your eye, but this time it's just yellow dye. Look up for me, left eye. Try not to blink. Up, 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 up. Great. Alright, right eye. Up, 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 up. Very good. Now, this will have a yellow stain in your eye. It shouldn't last longer than an hour after you leave. Your eye should naturally wash it away. This light is bright, but it shouldn't hurt your eyes at all. Just continue to stare behind me, please. Okay. Alright, there's my elongated light. And I am just looking on the left side first. I might pull on your lid as well. This takes just a minute. Continue to hold still for me. Checking for any type of matter on top of the eye. Shouldn't be anything but okay, excellent. Alright, go ahead and blink for me. Right eye. Just checking for any type of matter on the surface of the eye. It's normal to have little bits of matter floating around, but I'm looking for some other things actually. Smears and things like that that may actually hinder your line of sight. Sometimes if you have an eye infection, pull your lid down. Sometimes when you have an eye infection, you can have issues like that. And this will let us see it. Okay, great. Very good. Now I'm going to do just a regular peripheral vision test. I know you've had these before. This is just where I take the light and come in from each side, different areas. You tell me when you can no longer see it or when it comes into your line of sight. Okay. Start with left eye, of course. Good. 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 Great. Great. Okay, right eye. Good. Just keep staring. Peripheral vision is very important. I think it's not as important as your regular eyesight, but it is. Sometimes glaucoma issues can cause peripheral vision impairment. Okay, great. Everything looked fine. There, you seem to be acknowledging it at just the right time, like you do. Okay, this last test is the new machine that we have to do a more extensive peripheral vision test. What we're going to do is I'm going to have you rest your chin right there on that, okay, so it's comfortable. You can do it in just a second. And then I'm going to place a device in front of you. It's mostly like a large white bowl, and you're going to stare at the red dot right in the center. Don't take your eyes off of the red dot, okay? We're going to start with the left eye, then the right eye. I'm going to give you a little black piece of plastic to cover the eye we're not testing. And then what you're going to do is, as you're staring at that red light, you should see little flickers off to the sides, top and below, of a light blue light. Sometimes you'll see it, sometimes you won't. Sometimes it'll be so light you can't see it. Sometimes it'll be a lot further out, and sometimes it'll be closer to the red dot. Okay, that's a more extensive test, and I'm going to give you this clicker. Okay, I want you to click every time you do see it. You don't have to tell me which side you see it on or anything. I just want you to click when you do see it. If you don't see anything, you don't click. Okay, right. So, go ahead and rest your chin right there. Again, this is a special type of peripheral vision test, okay? Alright. Let's see. I need you to stare directly at that red dot. Okay? Chin rested? Yes. Okay, good. Now, take the clicker. Every time you see a light anywhere, I want you to click it. Take this plastic piece and go ahead and cover your right eye, because we're going to start with the left one. Okay? Ready? Begin. Great. Good. You're doing great. Keep focusing on that red dot. No, that's fine. Sometimes you will not see the light. Sometimes it will be so faint you can't see it. Excellent. Alright, go ahead and rest for a minute. Go ahead and have you take the piece of plastic and cover your left eye, and we'll begin with the right one. Okay, ready? Begin. Don't worry about it if you blink and you miss one. I want you to try and keep your eyes open as much as possible, but if you need to blink, that's fine. Almost done. Alright. Go ahead and remove your chin. Remove that. Okay. Right. From the results of the test, looks like you did excellent. We don't have any issues related to glaucoma, it looks like, or anything like that. Your eyes look very, very healthy. I'm going to do one more test, a light test. It's going to be a red light shining in your eye. It's one more thing I just have to check for. Continue to stare straight ahead. I'm going to be moving the light from one eye to the other. Great, just continue to hold still for me. This is a different type of testing than it would be from the white light. I try to cover all my bases in a comprehensive eye exam. Excellent. Okay, well, that concludes the test. Everything came out perfect. You won't need to come back and have another one until next year. And since you don't wear glasses or contacts, there's no need in me refilling a prescription for you. So you could just go ahead and head out to the front desk.